Better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said run when you run when you hear that.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to first show 2026. I can't say I've been looking forward to this one. Been quite a while since I've been off, and my apologies for that. For various circumstances, have stopped me from setting this up and getting it running, moving house, personal stuff, all that kind of thing. So it's good to be back, and I've opened up tonight with a guest, young up and coming racer. Certainly one to watch. He's opened a few eyes at the weekend. Over the past couple of weekends, he's actually opened a few eyes, and I'm getting some comments already. Yeah, so I've got Jai Hunter coming on. He'll be on. We'll get him on in just a minute or so. But good evening, Simon, and Daz. Good evening to you, mate. Brooke, good evening, and Daz's comment, asked Jai who he takes his inspiration from in Jetski racing and his haircut. I had a joke about that with him at the weekend there. But yeah, so we'll get Jai on, and then, like, for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, we have a guest on generally, and then we go through a roundup of all things recreation and race as well. So we'll catch up on what's been going on in New Zealand, obviously catch up on what's been going on here, so, and then what's coming up as well. All right, so let's plow on. Let me go and let me just see if I can dial up. Let's get Jai on. Now, he is absolutely bricking this, as you call it. He's nervous as. I think he's worried in case I throw him a couple of curveballs. Not at all. Not at all, mate. Not at all. So hopefully... Oh, wait a minute. I know what I've got to do. I've got to do something first. Right, hold on. Helps if I actually get him up on the screen first. Where are you, Jai? There you are. Alright, so this should... Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Alright, so fingers crossed this works. opening guest of 2026. Just resize this a little bit on the fly. Oh, hey! How you doing, brother?
Hello, how are we?
Not bad, not bad. Before we get on, you were worried about questions that might be asked. I've got one question for you right now, and Daz Keel asked the question. So here we go. Ask Jai who takes his inspiration from in jet ski racing, and also your haircut.
I've just had this haircut honestly since high school, and just haven't decided to get anything different.
How old are you now?
What was that?
How old are you now?
I'm 19 now.
19. You're still a young pup.
Yeah. I've probably had it for like 4 years, 3
4
years.
years. Yep. Like I
Yeah.
said to you on Sunday, I was contemplating whether I would buy myself a mullet hairdo and a moustache. So, so you weren't feeling like you were the only one.
Yeah. Nah. I'll embrace it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, thanks for coming on, mate. And I'm not going to ask you anything difficult. It's going to be straightforward stuff. First of all, tell the people a little bit about yourself. Obviously, 19 years old, giant hunter. If you can, a brief description about yourself.
Yes. I'm 19 years old from the Gold Coast. I got into recreational riding jet skis probably 3 years ago now. I lived on the water near Cleveland, so went out quite often exploring Peel and Stratty, and that's really what got me into it. I always had like a big passion for water sports and boats and whatnot. I had tinnies when I was younger,
Yep.
but then yeah, when I could get a jet ski license, that's when it all kicked off, I guess.
Certainly has.
Yeah.
So when did you decide you were going to go into jet ski racing?
Actually, my mom found it through because we were local to Cleveland area. She found some Facebook posts of Bailey Cunningham doing some jet ski racing.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, let's see. Like, let's go have a look and see what it's like." So we just went and attended one, and yeah, had a great time. So haven't stopped since, I guess.
Was that last year? Was that your first events last year?
Yeah. My first event, that was the one. It was at Caloundra in the surf. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about a baptism of fire, mate.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I'll bet. What's your background? You got motocross background, don't you?
Yeah. I used to ride motorbikes like pretty much growing up all the time. I lived on a farm for a while, so I was big on. I had a few different motorbikes, quads.
Yep.
We'd just go out on tinnies, crabbing, all sorts. Pretty adventurous.
Would it be fair to say that's where you've got your nerves of steel as far as taking people on when it comes to racing out on the water?
I'd probably say so. Yeah, I was pretty wild out in the paddocks, probably doing stuff I shouldn't be alone, but it was always a good time.
Hey, I've seen you doing some manoeuvres out on the water, and we all hold our breath, and then suddenly you've just like last year at the state finals, for example, the Queensland state finals. You pulled a corner. You turned I think it was a right hand buoy.
Yeah.
And you threaded it through, and everybody, you could just hear everybody on the water's edge just go, and then boom, it was just so sharp that you turned, and then you came out the other side, and everybody was like, "Wow, how the hell did he manage that?" But
yeah, I do remember that. Actually, I think I apologized to the rider. I think I scared him. I think he went a bit wide, but no, that was always good fun.
Well, listen, you saw an opening, I guess, and you went for it. Like people could argue about whether it was right or wrong, but you got through it. That was the main thing.
Yep, for sure.
You've done pretty well in the last 18 months.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably just over 12 now.
What have
you?
Do you reckon 12? Oh, well, yeah, that'll be about right then. Yeah, 12 months. Yeah.
Right, it hasn't. Yeah. I think I just read.
When I say 12 months, I go from January right through to about now, but it's not even that. But 12 months, you're right, because like how many titles have you got now? What titles are you holding at the moment?
Well, Queensland state titles for novice. That was my first title. That was last year. I think that was August.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
And then yeah, then we didn't have any titles till 2 weeks ago. At Gold Coast, and I placed second for Rec Lights, and
Are you
third
looking at
place.
your Are you looking at your trophies there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
very convenient reference.
Yeah, making sure I don't get anything wrong.
All right,
Third
sorry, on
place
you go.
for 1100 for WGP1, so that was
Yep.
good fun.
Yep. And then at the weekend there, you did pretty well as well.
Yeah, first place for amateur stock runabout and first place for 1100 down there,
Not bad, mate. Not bad.
which is good. Yeah.
What do you what would you say to any new rider that was thinking about getting into the sport, like what you did 12 months ago? What would you
Calm
say?
down,
Yeah.
calm down for sure. Give it a go. Everyone's pretty welcoming. You're gonna meet some awesome people. Like I've met some great people out of it. I don't reckon you'll regret it. Like if you're into jet skiing and you got a thrill for some speed, I mean, it's legal and it's good fun.
I like the legal part of that. That's actually quite good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into some trouble, so it's
No,
good.
that's true. That's true. So it is all legal, yes. Now you didn't start off your riding, your racing, on the ski that you're currently on. Like since you started racing, you had what? What was your first ski that you had? That
The
yellow
first
one you
ski,
had?
yeah, the first ski on race day was a GDR 230.
Yep. And you did
That
pretty
was,
well on that one as well.
yeah, yeah. I think I did 2 races on that. I can't really remember, but it was more just some fun. It
I
was
remember
good
you
fun.
being there in one in the first round that I managed to get to, and then I think the week after, the month after that, I think you went for a bit of an upgrade, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah. Actually,
What did you do?
some people gave me some intel from race day about Bailey was selling a ski. Bailey Cunningham from 8-1, and I messaged him, went and had a look the next day, and I was in love, to be honest.
A bit of an
I seen
upgrade,
the
mate.
ski. Yeah, I seen that ski, and pretty much yeah, got it
Now
there, and
I
then I went
always
back
thought,
a couple
I think
days.
everybody thought you had a need for speed, but when you got that one, I think that really increased the. Has it satisfied the speed need, so to
Yeah, it
speak?
definitely has that
Has it
that
scratched
ski's
that itch?
that ski scratches that edge for sure. It still surprises me every time I get on it.
It is a bit of a rocket ship.
It
Um,
is definitely.
Now you've also since then you've decided to, as obviously with the titles that you've won, you've branched into two other crafts.
Uh-huh.
So you've what did you buy?
Yeah, started off second, then I got a Spark. I picked up a second-hand Spark just to do some more racing, as there was another club that has
Yep,
more racing for the lighter stuff.
yep.
So I got into that, and that was awesome fun too. Met some even more great people there as well, and it was completely different racing these smaller
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 track, isn't it?
skis. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, smaller
yep,
tracks, smaller skis, different riding positions and everything, but it's all good fun.
yep. And then what else did you buy?
Yes, yeah. Then after that, the 1100 class really started taking off, and the numbers were getting big, and it looked like a fun competitive
So for
class.
those of you that are tuning in, we're talking about the Yamaha Jet Blaster.
Yeah.
It's strange because we've got the Rec Lights class, which is really the Sea-Doo Sparks, and then we've got the 1100 class, which caters for the Jet Blasters. But in
Hmm.
saying that, I think Jasper Buchanan rides in both classes because his skis a thrash. It's a mash up between the two, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His is fiberglass on the top and the bottom, so they kind of
So
blend them up.
yep. So he's allowed to race in both categories.
Yeah.
One question for you here is, with the Queensland Championships coming up, the Winter Series, sorry, you potentially could run in three classes.
Queensland. Wait, what's coming up? Sorry.
The Winter Series coming up in May. The
Oh,
QPWC.
right. Yeah, right.
Do you not know
Yeah,
about that?
if they split up the Spark and the Blaster class, then yeah, I could.
What are you going to do with bellies? What, are you going to step into the open class or the stock class? No, it won't be stock class. It'll be open class.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really. I didn't think I haven't thought this far yet, to be honest.
I've actually got a feeling. I've actually got a feeling that you and Troy and Anthony have got another year of eligibility in the novice class. But I might be wrong.
Yeah,
I might be wrong. Like I could check that. I could check that out for you. But I know that other riders in the past have rode for 2 years in the novice class, and then they've stepped up into the next class, of, which depending on what craft it was they were racing.
yeah,
But
right.
certainly something for you to ponder. I'll find that out for you and let you know.
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah.
Because
It's
Troy
all
would be
just
the
on
same.
hold.
Troy and Anthony would be exactly the same. They'd be able to race in the same
Yeah,
class. Um,
yeah. We started similar time.
while we're on that subject, you boys did pretty well at the weekend in that novice class.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, the boys did
How
well.
good was that to see the three Queenslanders?
It was great. It was great to see. It was great to see the boys all placing. Troy's
It's actually
definitely
funny
improved.
because Dan Colbert actually made an interesting comment as well, and he said, "Team Unlimited."
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And for
That's a
people that
lot.
are wondering what that is, it's Team Unlimited. Unlimited is obviously sportswear. It's Jetski ride apparel, and
Uh-huh. Some awesome gear
these
from
guys, all three of them are sponsored by Unlimited. So to see them in the top three and all Queenslanders as well, and all three different types of crafts as well. We had you on the Sea-Doo, Troy on the Yami, Anthony on the Kawi. So good mix. It was actually really
Yeah,
good to see. Really good to see the three of you.
it is a big variety there. That's true when you look at it like that. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on your boss, your Unlimited team boss?
Yeah, no, he's always looked after me from day one.
I'm not necessarily meaning how he's looked after you. I know he has. I've seen a huge, like me personally, I've seen a huge difference in his riding.
In his riding.
Yeah, and his ability, his riding
Yeah,
ability.
he has really improved, like
Huge.
dramatically.
Huge.
Huge. He's
You're,
changed his whole riding style.
you're his benchmark. You're his benchmark. He wants to catch you. That's he said. And he's probably said this to a few people, including you guys as well. He's got the craft for it. It's fast. It's sleek. It just moves. If he can get the dynamics of the riding sorted out for himself, then he believes he'll be able to catch you.
100%. He definitely he's getting good. He's getting the whole shot. He's honestly gonna be up there.
He's
got a
determined.
fast
He's
person.
determined. He loses his way sometimes. He lost his way on, was it Moto 4? I think it was. He lost his way a little bit. He definitely lost his way in Moto 3 when he got that last place because he took the wrong buoy, which is really unfortunate. But then I thought he was up there again. He was doing well, and then for some reason he just dropped out of Moto 4. And he said to me afterwards, he says, my brain was just messed up. So, which is really unfortunate because had he actually placed second potentially, he could have actually beat Anthony as well. He got himself a second place.
Yeah, which is that would have been awesome.
So, but I've seen a huge, like, Troy, I don't know if you're watching this, mate, but shout out to you, mate. I've seen a huge improvement, and I think a lot of people would agree. There's a huge improvement in your riding, and you're doing really well. Keep it up, mate. And the same with everyone. Anthony did well in the enduro event. He took out first place in the stock enduro as well. Do you not fancy doing enduro?
I just don't really have a ski for it, and I don't know if it's the class for me.
It's hard
Enduro.
going. It's hard going. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I'm racing two classes on the day, enduro would finish me off.
I see guys just jumping from ski to ski, and they just do it all the time. Like there was, I don't know if you noticed, but AJ Dupovillon on the green Kawasaki, AJ.
Oh yeah.
He kept jumping into all the different classes. He was never off the water.
Oh, I don't know how he kept going. He must have some good endurance. I did see that.
He's got good stamina, that's for sure.
He placed a lot of times too, though. He's a good
Well,
rider.
I was right beside the ramp, and I could see he was having issues with his skis. They were in and out all the time, in and out all the time. And it wasn't to refuel them. He had the seats off them, trying to fix them up, and yeah, he got some finishes. He got some podiums though.
Yeah, he did. He got some podiums with
Good
even with some
perseverance.
technical problems. Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
did well. AJ's awesome. He did well.
So, what's your plans for this year then?
Just keep attending the club days. Just keep yeah riding at all the races that there will be locally for sure.
Listen, it'd be great to have you back up into QPWC again. I'll find out for you for definite whether you can still race in the novice or not. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm sure you got to do 2 years in it, but somebody will correct me.
Yeah,
Listen, mate, whatever you're up to, it's always great to watch you, and there's a lot of people have taken notice of your abilities and experienced riders as well. And no, I was going to say something, I better not. I'll talk about it offline.
okay.
I'm not putting you on the spot like that.
All right.
Hey, listen, Jai, thanks again. Oh, and a big shout out to your dad, by the way, who was really, really good with me because he recognised I was there on my own. He came over and he asked me a few times, are you okay for food? Are you okay for this? Are you okay for that? And when the wind picked up, he even come across with a couple of sandbags for me and anchored down my gazebo, which I was truly, truly appreciative of. Appreciative of that. So that was awesome. So thank you, Dad.
I'm telling that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Jai, is there anybody you want to shout out before you go? You better shout out your mum because she's watching.
Yeah, well, for sure. Shout out mom for everything. Yeah. Shout out to Unlimited for all the support over the time. Definitely a big shout out to Shoreline for looking after me with that jet blaster and all my mechanical work.
Yep.
And big shout out to all the people I've met recently through the club days. Like everyone, man. I could name so many names, but the list goes on. I've really met some awesome
Someone's
people.
actually corrected you here. Creston May says, "What about the holders?"
Yes, 110%. All my holders, the random people that have stepped in and just been there, that just don't care. They'll get wet for hours for everyone. It's awesome to see that
It is.
everyone steps in. But yes, actually, a huge thank you to my holders, especially the ones the last couple of days teaching me a couple of tricks and this and
Oh,
that.
right,
It's been
okay.
awesome.
Cool. Those tricks are your tricks, okay? Unless you pass them on later on.
That's it.
Listen, Jai, all the best, mate, and we'll catch you and see you around.
Sounds good.
Always
All
a
the
pleasure,
best,
mate.
boys.
Take care.
Stay safe. I'll
All
talk
right,
soon.
thank you. See ya.
See you, mate. Bye bye.
See ya. What a delightful young man, Marissa, Robert. You've got a delightful young lad there, and yeah, he's just a really, really nice kid. So I've got lots of time for him. So there we go, Jai. Keep an eye on him. I think if he keeps racing jet skis, he's going to be. The sky's the limit for him, as far as I'm concerned. I think he's going to do some good things. There's a good group of people coming through as well that are starting to build their skills up as well and getting much, much better at riding that I can see. Mainly here, that I can see close at home here in Queensland. And I have no doubt there's a new generation coming through everywhere else as well. New South Wales, Victoria. I know New South Wales has their fair batch of new riders coming through. So that's always great to see. So that's that. That's Jai. So I get Jai. Thank you very much for coming on in your time. I know you were afraid of what might happen, but you handled it really well. So congratulations. You deserve everything you're getting just now, mate. All right, now let's go our roundups. Let's get to these pages. All right, so we're going Jetski New Zealand racing, who had their Grand Prix and their 4th and 5th round. Give me a second. Oh, wrong way. Sorry, 2nd and 3rd rounds at the weekend there. So they're part of their summer series. So here we go. This is the Grand Prix results. R1 class. Now, their classifications are based on the UIM category. It's, I need to get rid of something here. All right, so their R1 class is basically an open class, all right? Over 200 brake horsepower, GP1, okay? R2 is anything over 200 brake horsepower, showroom stock with no modifications on it. All right, R2, oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, there's two R2 categories. All right, okay, so there's a GP2 SS stock, showroom stock, no modifications. That's the first R2. Second R2 is over 200 horsepower, GP2 non-turbo, okay, non-turbo skis. All right, R3, GP3 SS stock, showroom stock with no mods. R3 is a maximum of 200 horsepower, which is GP3 stock limited modifications, okay. And then the R4 is 110 horsepower GP4, that includes your sparks and your jet blasters. Okay, so that's how their category system works. For the S categories, let me just get that up there for you. S1 is basically GP1 ski. That's a 1500 series skis or equivalent. Yeah. S2 is your Superjets, Yamaha Superjets. The equivalent is a ski GP2. S3 is your Yamaha two-stroke lights or a Kawasaki SXR 800. Stock ones, they're a GP3. That's the S3 category in New Zealand. S4 is GP4 ski, which is the new four-stroke Superjet. Okay, so that's how their categories work. So as far as rounding the placings were concerned, the Grand Prix placings at the weekend were R1 was Josh Ashby, R2 Richard Kemp, Darrell Henderson, Dave Fennell. Great to see Dave back in it again. R3 Josh Powery, Dave Fennell, James Martin. R4 is James Martin. S1 we've got Hayden Eriksson, Russell Thorogood for 1 and 2. S3 class, Declan Thorogood, Alan Cameron, Gabe Dunningham, Tom Cahill, Kerry Warwick and Murphy Barr. S4 is Mike Braun, Brendan Smith. Okay, now these were all held at the same weekend. So they've also got their standings after 3 rounds of their summer series as well. I don't have the particular results from this weekend's racing itself as far as the summer series is concerned, but I do have their overall standings at the moment. I don't need to run through them. Josh Ashby is leading it at the moment. He's been to 2 of the rounds. Noah's only been to 1. Dave missed out on the first. He's obviously at round 2 and 3, so he's got himself on the board. And I would anticipate he may climb the ladder a little bit there, maybe. R3, Dave obviously missed the first round. He's actually listed as number 1, but he's not. He's actually listed 2nd place at the moment. They've got them mixed up. Josh Powery is leading that one at the moment. R4, James Martin leading that category. S1, Hayden Eriksson, Russell Thorogood, Shane King, 1, 2, 3. S3, Declan Thorogood, Tom Cahill, Alan Cameron, 1, 2, and 3. I think that's not quite correct. Tom Cahill is not, he's in the wrong place. Declan Thorogood, Alan Cameron, and Gabe Dunningham. Your 1, 2, 3. Mike Braun, Brendan Smith, your S4 categories, 1 and 2. Okay, so that's New Zealand. Let me just see if they've got anything else coming up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what event they've got coming up next. There's some of the pictures. Let's just have a quick glance through some of the pictures. Hopefully you can see these. These are from Rachel Grady, living in the moment. There's some great pictures. Let's just flick through some of them. It's always great to see the media. Hopefully we'll start getting some videos as well. So a lot of stand-up rides there. Great to see. Oh, fantastic. Looks great. I'm still waiting on many of the pictures from the weekend's AJSBA comp but I know there's a huge file of them runabouts there. Okay, so you get the idea. That's Jetski Racing New Zealand. Let's go over to the Wellington Club. The New Zealand Nationals are this coming weekend, and as I was speaking to Ollie Hutchby and Connor Brink, they are both going head to head this weekend, so that's going to be really, really interesting to see. Good evening, Connor. Good evening, Billy. It's Jasper. Good evening as well. So yeah, the Wellington Jet Sport Club, they've got the Yamaha Jet Sport Nationals coming up this weekend, 21st and 22nd of March. Now let me just flick through this one for a second. There is a live broadcast for the event over 2 weekends, okay? Now, the company in question is Local Gecko TV, and my understanding is it looks like it's a paid site that you have to access, okay? It is on YouTube. I think you pay $10.40 Aussie. I'm not sure what that equivalent would be in New Zealand, but it is a paywall to watch this particular competition this weekend. So, but if you don't mind splashing out $10 for a couple of days of racing, it'd probably be worth it. So there we go. We got that this coming weekend, and good luck to all the racers that are going to be racing in that, and all the officials and everybody involved in organising it as well. So good luck there. All right, now AGSBA Nationals. We've got a good field of riders there. Some old faces, some new faces. A lot of new faces I wasn't aware of, which actually confused me. Like I was saying on the broadcast, I get mixed up with a lot of skis I see, and it did not help at all when they all started jumping on different skis, and totally threw me completely. And I was constantly trying to play catch up. Even at one point, calling one of the races where I thought Ollie was in it, and Ollie wasn't in it. It was only because his ski happened to be up there at the line that's where I thought he was up next, but it turned out it was actually the naturally aspirated class. He was in the open class, so my bad. Okay, so anyway, GP Enduro results. Okay, we've got Les Cook and AJ Dupovillan. Scotty Phillips 1, 2 and 3. Bailey was in 4th place. I think Bailey had problems with his ski. Didn't play ball with him, which was really unfortunate. It happens. Stock Enduro, Anthony Worth, he took out the 1st place in that category. AJ Dupovillan took out 2nd. And James, I think it's James Broussard, took out the Stock Enduro. The naturally aspirated Enduro, Joel Carter, Lee, somebody will correct me, and Ray, 1, 2 and 3. Fuzzy Boucher, he got 4th. He was whizzing around on an old Yamaha, and it looked bizarre, but it looked like it was a bit of a flying machine. So anyway, that's the Enduro results. Sorry, I'm getting some messages flagging up as well. Alright, so GP Ski Men's, we've got Jaden Richardson, Lachlan Gibbons, Jack Cavanaugh, and Tom Aiken, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Jaden was the class act here. He was way ahead of everybody else, and just another master class from Jaden. Women's GP class, Pro GP class, Mami Kaneko and Lisa Battaglia, 1 and 2. The Pro GP, Bailey, he took out number 1. Nick Burns took 2. AJ Dupovillan got 3rd place. Dean Kruscos, unfortunately, could only manage the first 2 motos, and then after that it just wasn't happening for him. So congratulations to you guys there. The 1100 class, Jai Hunter, I can't remember the surnames off the top of my head. Josh. Somebody's going to remind me and I'll go, that's it. Josh got 2nd. Jasper Buchanan got 3rd. Brock Bennett, he got 4th. Rec Lights, Tommy King, Greg Hack, Jaden Richardson, yes, Jaden Richardson on the Rec Lights gets 3rd place, Jasper Buchanan taking 4th, Rock Bennett taking 5th, the novice amateur class, Jai Hunter, Anthony Worth, Troy Cousins, Thomas Alcock and Warren Collins, top 5 there, so congratulations to you guys. Junior Rec Lights, I had the pleasure of interviewing these gentlemen at the weekends, delightful young men, the future of the sport. Caleb Ure, sorry, he took out the win. He got 4 of the, took out 4 of the 5 mows. Mitch, he took out 1 of them, Mitchell Jeffries. So congratulations to them. Lisa Battaglia, 1500 ski. Lisa Battaglia got 1st. Andrew Vo got 2nd. Matthew Gibbons and then Alex Ewens makes up your 4. And then the naturally aspirated class, Connor Brink, who was on a borrowed ski, just romped away from everybody. Joel Carter got 2nd, Blake Bennett. We've got Ray, my apologies, Brian, got 4th and 5th. Where do we have? Pro Stock, we have Ollie in the Pro Stock, Ollie Hutchby, Nick Burns. We've got Lee and AJ taking up 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there we go. I think that's us. Yeah, that's us. AJ, that's the AJ SBA class. Good to see all 5 associations back under the one umbrella again, under the AJs. So New South Wales, Jetski, Victoria, Queensland, West Oz, Jet Sport, South Australia. Oh, that's nice. Nice to see everybody under the one umbrella again. So strength in numbers, and hopefully we can keep ploughing on with some more events with these. So the more we compete, the more the events will get bigger, the more commitment and motivation riders and sponsors will have as well. So there we go. That's the AJs. West Oz Jet Sports and Western Australia, they have round 5 this coming weekend. Look them up at the West Oz Jet Sports page. They are looking for jet ski, for Spark owners, so that they can race. They're obviously looking to put a class together. So good luck to them, and good luck to all your stand-up riders as well. And I believe they're doing naturally aspirated runabouts as well. So good luck with that particular weekend. Go check them out if you're at Loose End over in Perth. Mangoes Bay, I believe it. Yep, Mangoes Bay it is, on the 22nd. All right, so that's there. And let's go QPWC. What do they have coming up? They're closed down basically for the winter, for the summer, winter. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere mode here. So our winter, the Queensland Winter Series is coming up, Winter Race Series. First 3 rounds will be up at Atkinson's Dam. Then there will be the Cameron Martin Enduro on the, let me just get the dates up there as well. So there's the dates. And you've got 26th of July for the Cam Martin Enduro. And the Queensland State titles will be 22nd, 23rd of August. So if you're thinking about it, please start racing so you qualify and you get yourself eligible to race. The first round is 17th of May, Atkinson's Dam. Round 2, 7th of June, 28th of June will be round 3. And that will conclude the club series. Then we go into the Enduro series for the Cam Martin. And then obviously the state titles on 22nd, 23rd of August. So hopefully we'll see you at some of those events. All right. Rec now, recreational riding. I always like to check in on our crew up in Northern Ireland. I know they just started recently getting back into the groove with their rides. St. Paddy's Day yesterday, down in Tampa, turning the water green. Pretty epic sight, I have to say. So that looks, that'd be pretty funny. You'd never be allowed to do that here. The environmentalists would go nuts, even though it's probably biodegradable. Now I'm trying to find out where they are with the ride. They had a ride coming up. Yeah, yeah, they got a ride coming this weekend. That's it, there it is. Ballycastle Harbour to Carnlow, 22nd, 10:30 a.m. Okay, so guys, look forward to that one. If you, Darren, whoever, Stephen McSeenan, guys, if you're able to put some footage together or some pictures, that would be awesome. And look forward to seeing what you guys get up to. Always a pleasure, and hopefully catch up with you later this year, provided I can get home. Who at the moment, Donald's making things, and his little handbag fight with Iran is making things a little bit awkward at the moment, a little bit more difficult to say the least. Alright, so that's Jetski Social Northern Ireland, Jetski family. They do have a scavenger hunt this coming weekend. There's their plans for it. I don't know if they have any vacancies still in that particular event. Maybe worth dropping Jake Braun a line, a message just to see what he's getting up to. You never know. They might have an opening for you. Okay, so that's the Jetski Jake family page. Always worth checking out. Jetski Adventurers. Nothing much really happening on this one. There's the round 5 at Mangles Bay over in WA. Not sure how that got on there, but it's there. But I know Carl will be looking to get some rides up and running again. They do their little questions. Oh dear me, check that face. Check that out, that's terrible. Dear oh dear. Alright, now I know George, speaking of George Marquis, he's posting his stuff everywhere. I'm sure you've all seen it somewhere. His videos seem to be popping up on all pages. So that lad gets about, I must say. Alright, now, one question that caught my eye. What brand and size battery jump start pack does everyone carry on their ski? Now, let's have a quick look at the answers. There's a variety of different answers, so people are using different things. Kick-Ass 1500. Projector 12 volt, 12 amp, 1200 amp, Angelo Sheedy's got just a King's one. You don't need a big one or an expensive one from Kim Davies. A Noco GP40, just somebody said, you've just reminded me to get one for my skis. Saved my ass numerous times when he was out with his 4x4. Guys, for those of you that are wondering, I don't know if you'll see that, Certa is what I've got. Now if I remember correctly, I think this was from, I've got a feeling it was maybe Dick Smith's, but I can't remember. Let me just pull out the actual unit. I'll pull out the actual unit and let you see what this is all about. So there's what I've got. Alright. Does the trick. Up to the job. I've started a couple of cars that I've happened to have this in my car when I've been out and about as well, and it saved a couple of cars in the car parks at shopping centres a few times. Not my cars, but it saved a few others, and I've been able to fire them up and get them going. And for all the thanks, with plenty of thanks along the way. So I've never, touch wood, I've never had to use it on my ski yet, and hopefully I don't have to for any time. I also use it for charging my phone, charging any of my drones or anything like that. So it's a handy piece of kit. It's a decent unit. What's this one? This is a 12,000 amp water resistant portable jump starter. I wouldn't fancy throwing it in the water, but hey, hell. But hey, some people might. Yeah, it's got everything you need. Serves its purpose. Handy piece of kit. So that's what I've got. And if I remember correctly, I've had this one about 3 years now, and I'm pretty sure it cost me $129. And was it Coogan or Dick Smith's? I can't remember. It's one or the other. Okay. So there you go, that's that. Useful information to have. You'd be surprised the number of people that never have one, that don't carry one with them. I had, in fact, when we were over at Morton Island the other last month, I think it was, one of the lads actually asked, did anybody have one? And I said, yeah, I've got it, because they were struggling to get the skis started. But then, lo and behold, he got it started. It was at the gutter bar. That's what it was. We were at the gutter bar, and somebody had asked, oh, it's not starting. So they fired it over after I said, yeah, I've got one. And I just pulled it out, and I just heard it fire up. I was like, oh, okay. So that's good. But hey, listen, it's there in case it's needed. All right, so that's that. Interesting question. Thanks for that one, Mark. Mark Newman. It's handy to have. All right, so I think that's pretty much us. That's us for this week. Where are we at? 46 minutes in, 47 minutes in. Guys, I'm thankful for everybody that's tuned in. Let me just see who we've got. I think we've had a few coming in and out. Lisa, thanks for tuning in. Guys, I thank everybody for tuning in. It's always nice to feel people want to watch it. I want it to be about you guys as well, so please contribute to the show during the show time. Ask the questions, bring up a relevant topic. Let's talk about it within reason. Okay, we're not here to call out anybody. We're not here to for me, this is all about promotion. Promote positive, promote good, all right, and avoid the crap. All right, and that's where I sit on it. Unless it's something that I feel I really need to get off my chest, then I will, I'll bring it up as a topic. Okay. Now, you, the viewer, please, if you want to get involved in it, leave your comments, leave your chat, contribute posts with your pictures, your videos, tag Jetski Republic in it. It's nice to know that people want their images and their media put out there, and it looks good. It always looks good. Okay, so please tag Jetski Republic, and I'm happy to incorporate it into the show, or I'll post it on the page just to kind of spread it, hopefully a little bit wider to more people so that they see it as well. All right, now that's us. That's me for this week. First show under the belt. Happy to get it done. It's a good opening start to 2026. Whatever you happen to be up to over the course of the week, I'm going to leave you with this closing video. It's an old one from my video vault, as they say. December 2024. That's how old it is. So, guys, whatever you happen to be up to at the weekend, whether you're out racing, practicing, rec rides, whatever, be nice to each other, be friendly, be respectful, get out there, ride your skis safely, most of all, have fun. Good night.